Hello, everyone. We're going to try this again. I don't know what it was, why it was one of the voices, but we're going to try this again. Why it was one of the Japanese voices, we'll try this again. There's the options you can do an English voice cast. Please enjoy the opening. Again, sorry for this. Don't know what's going on. And I said before, we're playing as the female protagonist. Audio language. English. There we go. Everything else should be fine. Alright, now let's start a new game. Welcome to the world of Persona 3 Portable. In this game, you can select the gender of the main character. The course of the game will change based on the main character's gender. By choosing the male main character, you will be able to play a version very close to the original Persona 3. This is recommended for new players who have yet to experience Persona 3. The female main character added to this game is not just for female players. She's also for veterans of P3 and P3 FES who want a new perspective. Now please choose gender. We're doing female protagonist. And like I said, this is my first look. The game just released today for multiple console, all platforms. I'm gonna be doing a Twitch series on the Xbox Series S version. Your choice will not influence the storyline. Choose a difficulty level that fits your comfort level. We're going normal. You can change difficulty level from the command menu. Begin on normal difficulty. Yes. Now please enjoy the game. Time never waits. It delivers all equally to the same end. You who wish to safeguard the future, however limited it may be, you'll be given 1 year. Go forth without falter, with your heart as your guide. If you enjoy this, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. Terminal Station evening. The station entrance is buzzing with activity. Meanwhile, elsewhere, gasp, gasp.
I just put it to my head, pull the trigger. No chickening out. No, I can't.
Inside New City passenger train Enihazuru.
Technical malfunction in the switching system. Today's rail schedule has been greatly altered. We apologize to any customers who are in a hurry. The next stop is Iwa Todai. Iwa Todai.
Iwa Todai.
This is the final train bound for Tatsumi Port Island. Please take care to board before our departure.
You arrived late. It's almost midnight. Thoughts? Something about the atmosphere seems odd. You'd probably be best to hurry to the dorm. As you walk from the station, you notice coffin-like objects lining the deserted city. It's an eerily gigantic moon. It's kind of high. Iwa Todai dorm. This is the dorm mentioned in your admission pamphlet.
Welcome. You're late. I've been waiting a long time.
An unknown boy is holding a piece of paper out to
If you want to proceed, then please sign here. It's a contract. There's no need to be scared. It only binds you to accepting full responsibility for your actions.
Something is written on the paper he's holding out to you. I choose this fate of my own free will. Below it is a blank to sign your name. Let's see, we want to call her... What am I going to name? Minako. Let's go Chan. Minako-chan. Proceed? Yes.
Very well. Time is something no one can escape. It delivers us all to the same end. Wishing won't make it go away. And so it begins.
And so it begins. Creepy boy. The unknown boy disappeared as if melting into the darkness.
Who's there? How can you be? But it's... Don't tell me.
The girl is holding something that looks like a gun.
Wait. I didn't think you'd arrive so late. My name is Mitsuru Kirija. I'm one of the students who live in this dorm. Who's she? She's a transfer student. It was a last-minute decision to assign her here. She'll eventually be moved to a room in the normal dorm. Is it okay for her to be here? I guess we'll see. This is Yukari Takeba. She'll be a junior this spring, just like you. Hi, I'm Yukari. Yeah. Nice to meet you, too. It's getting late. You'll find your room on the 3rd floor. Your things should already be there. I suggest you tuck in for the night. Oh, I'll show you the way. Follow me.
Come to our 3rd floor. Hallway at the furthest door.
This is it. Pretty easy to remember, huh? Since it's right at the end of the hall.
Yeah.
So, any questions?
No, not really.
Huh? What's this about a contract?
Yukari doesn't seem to know what we're talking about.
Can I ask you something? On your way here from the station, was everything okay? You know what Never mind. It seems like you're all right. Well, I better get going. I'm sure you still have other questions, but let's save them for later, okay?
Got you,
Good
Yukari.
night.
Yukari walked down the stairs. This is a side room. You should go to bed.
It's Yukari. Are you awake? Good morning. Did you sleep okay? Mitsuru
that phone?
Senpai asked me to take you to school. Are you ready to go?
Yep, let's go.
Okay, then let's go.
Inside the New Sea passenger train, Hizaru.
We have to take the monorail to get there. Bet your last school wasn't like that, huh? This is my favorite part, when it feels like you're gliding over the sea. Our stop is Port Island Station at the end of the line. From there, we walk. Have you ever heard of Tatsumi Port Island? It's a man-made island. Built our school right in the middle. Oh, look, you can see it now. Morning. Morning. Well, here we are. Welcome to Gekukan High. You're gonna love it here. You're okay from here, right? You should go see your homeroom teacher first. The faculty office is right there to the left. And that concludes the tour. Do you have any questions before I go? Hey, about last night, don't tell anyone what you saw, okay?
Got it.
See you later.
See you, Yukari. There are many people standing in front of a bulletin board. Class rosters are posted. You can't find your name. There's a small note with your name on it. Minako-chan, Class F. You look close and notice the same name, Yukari Takiba, is also on the list. It seems that you'll be in the same class as her.
Oh, are you the new student?
Yep. Minako-chan.
11th grade, correct?
Yep. The teacher is flipping through pages in a file.
Wow, you've lived in a lot of different places. Let's see. In 1999, that was what, 10 years ago? Your parents? I'm sorry. I've been so busy I didn't have time to read this beforehand.
That's okay.
I'm Miss Toriumi. I teach composition. Welcome to our school. My, aren't you polite? Girls like you should be an example for others. Have you seen the classroom assignments? You're in 2F. That's my class. But first, we need to go to the auditorium. The welcoming ceremony will be starting soon.
All right.
Follow me.
As you begin the new school year, I'd like each of you to remember the proverb: if a job's worth doing, it's worth doing well. When applied to student life, this means
The principal continues with his speech. You hear students around you whispering about something.
got a transfer student. Yep, I've seen her too. She came to school with Yukari.
I hear talking. I believe it's someone in Miss Toriumi's class.
Shh, be quiet. You're going to get me in trouble.
It doesn't seem like the rumors will stop anytime soon. Almost over. Your first after-school session is about to begin.
Dude. You look like a deer in headlights. Me? I'm Junpei Iori. Nice to meet you. I transferred here when I was in 8th grade. I know how tough it is being the new kid. So I thought I'd check up on you. Make sure you weren't freaking out on your first day.
At it again, huh? Honestly, is there any girl you wouldn't hit on? Did you ever think you might be bothering someone?
What? But I was just being friendly.
Sure, Junpei.
If you say so. Anyway, some coincidence that we'd be in the same homeroom, huh? You too?
Hello? Did you forget I'm in this class too? Come on, let me in on the fun. By the way, do you guys know each other? I heard you two came to school together this morning. A couple of cuties like you walking side by side. The whole class was buzzing about you.
Could you just cut it out? I hate dealing with rumors like that. I mean, I'm used to it, but she just got here, you know? Don't you feel bad spreading rumors like that?
Got you there,
Well, I
Junpei.
gotta go take care of some archery team stuff. Don't try anything funny. You got that, Junpei?
What is she, your nanny? Well, just to clear something up, I seriously didn't come over here to hit on you or anything.
Sure, Junpei.
If you ever have a problem, you can tell your old pal Junpei about it. No problem. My door's always open, so to speak.
Junpei caught you in the halls and persuades you into letting you walk you back to the door.
Well, check out the jocks on the run.
Hmm.
Hey, did anyone tell you about the school clubs yet? Girls can join too, so why not do it if you're interested? You'd be joining as a new member, though, so you won't be able to apply for a little while.
Made small talk with Junpei while walking back. There's a sign-up sheet on the counter. You can save your game at the sign-in sheet.
Welcome back.
First floor lounge. Alright, so I'm gonna save our game. As you can see, it's different from some other Persona games. As far as the moving around part. Later at the dormitory lounge, a young man walked down the stairs as Mitsuru was reading a book.
I'm going out for a bit.
Hmm?
Have you seen the newspapers lately?
I know. People who had no problems before are suddenly developing acute cases of apathy syndrome. I've seen it in the news quite often lately. They say it's due to stress, but
Yeah, right. It has to be them.
Yep.
Otherwise, it's not worth my time.
you have a one-track mind. Will you be okay on your own?
Don't worry. I'm just getting a little practice.
This isn't a game, Akihiko.
Did you hear overhear a conversation? Did you hear the rumor? Oh, something about a bathroom? No, not that one. I mean, the story about the first year student. Oh, he shot her at school. She does nothing but sit and stare at the walls all day. If her mother tries to talk to her, she only mutters to herself, "It's coming, it's coming." How about that? You don't believe me? First bell has rung. Good morning, afternoon. Open your textbooks and we'll take a look at the first novel by Zenzu Kasai. Why, man? I'd rather teach Utsubu Kubota. He became famous as a singer, but he's also produced fine literature. I wonder why it's not in his textbook. Well, I'll just bring Kubuta's book next time. Hey, Junpei, were you listening? Who did I say my favorite author was? Should I? That's right. So you were listening. That's right. So you were listening to me after all. Well, you know how I like to pay attention. Man, you saved my bacon, Minako. You hear your classmates whispering. Minako gave him the answer. She must pay attention in class. You become slightly more popular. Your charm has increased. Class has ended for today. There's nothing to do, so you decide to go back to the door. Dormitory lounge. Yukari is already here talking with an unfamiliar
Oh,
man.
she's back.
So, this is our new guest. Good evening. My name is Shuji Ikutsuki. I'm the chairman of the board for your school. Ikutsuki. Hard to say, isn't it? That's
Yeah,
why I
that's a
don't like
mouthful.
introducing myself. Even I get tongue-tied sometimes. I apologize about the confusion regarding, however, it may take a while longer before you receive the proper room assignment.
That's fine.
Is there anything you'd like to ask? Then I hope you have a successful school year. Now, if you'll excuse me, you must be tired from all the excitement. You should go to bed early. As they say, the early bird catches the bookworm. Please forgive the bad pun.
That was one of the worst puns I've ever heard.
You'll get used to his lame jokes.
I don't know about that, Yukari. You should rest for today. You decide to return to your room and sleep. They in a certain room in the dormitory.
Working hard? So, how's she doing?
She went to bed a little while ago. She's asleep now. Mr. Chairman, do you think she's...
Well, let's wait and see for now. The dark hour is approaching.
Meanwhile, in the back alley of Tatsumiport Island,
This sucks.
upbeat music is playing from the radio at the main man threw it away.
KJ Radio presents the Bay Tuners. Tune in again next week for more of the hits.
This program is brought to you by Kiricho Electronics. Kiricho Electronics, always there when you need them. The time is now midnight.
Huh? What? What's happening to me?
Back at a certain room in this dormitory,
She's still sleeping. The dark hour occurs every day at 12 midnight. You could say it's the hidden hour. During this time, an ordinary person transmogrifies into a coffin and is oblivious to all that occurs.
Then she must be...
As you can see, she's retained her human form. She's asleep, but she's definitely experiencing the dark hour. The only question that remains is whether or not she has the potential. Although she must. If she didn't, they would have preyed on her by now.
Scary.
In any case, we should continue to monitor her for a few more days.
Yep.
Yes, sir. I feel kind of bad, though, spying on her like this.
Master Minako-chan. The velvet room. I love the detail they put in this forest.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. My name is Igor. I am delighted to make your acquaintance.
So,
This
Igor,
place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. Only those who have signed the contract can enter this place.
the paper you signed at the dorm is saying before Igor.
Henceforth, you shall be welcome here in the Velvet Room. You are destined to hone your unique ability, and you will require my help to do so. I only ask one thing in return: that you abide by the contract and assume responsibility for the choices you make.
Got it, Igor.
Hold on to this.
Velvet
There
key.
is still one more resident of this room who unfortunately could not be present for your arrival. But I'll make sure you two are properly introduced. Another time, perhaps, till we meet again.
You feel like you had a strange dream. It's time to go to school. Yo, man, I'm so sleepy today. In times like these, it's best to sleep during class. You ever notice how sometimes taking a nap in class makes you feel more refreshed than sleeping at home? Right? You go from dead to being completely full of energy again. It's such a great feeling. Then again, I'm not listening to the lecture, so I'm screwed later. Oh, but we have classic literature today. That means we're stuck with Mr. Nasio Ikoda. I'm Mr. Ikoda. I'll be teaching you classic literature. I'll be teaching you about good old Japan all year. Classic lit. Some people say classic lit isn't relevant for everyday life, but oh, how they are wrong. The students, the other teachers, wrong, 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 wrong. Nobody really understands classic lit. You feel tired. Close your eyes for a few minutes. Hey, are you listening to me? Wake up, children. Now open your textbooks. First on our syllabus is Issei Monogatari, the origin of Japanese literature. It's a very interesting story. You youngsters might call it da bomb. I can tell you people are zoning out. You stayed up and listened to the lecture. Your academics has increased. You met Yukari at the shoeboxes and decided to go back together. Polonia Mall.
Have you come here before? A lot of Gekukan students come here after school. There's a karaoke box and a CD shop. Oh, and a really great cafe, too. There's also a nightclub, but that's kind of not for us yet.
Okay. Polonia Mall is crowded with students on their way back from school. Evening.
Welcome back.
The moon is beautiful tonight. It might be nice to read a book by moonlight once in a while. First floor lounge. Let's head to our room. We'll save and head to our room. Will you go back to your room for today? You feel tired, so you should get some rest. Your room. You are tired today. You should go to bed early. At a certain room in the dormitory.
How is she?
The same as last night.
Very interesting. Even those who have the potential tend to be unstable at first. memory loss, disorientation. But this subject is rather unique.
But we're treating her like a guinea pig.
I understand your concern, but it's imperative that we recruit new members. I heard she's in your class. Wouldn't you be more comfortable working with someone from the same grade? A female classmate at that.
Yeah, I guess. But still.
There's a call from outside. Rang through the
Command room. Is that you, Akihiko?
You're not gonna believe this. This thing is huge. Unfortunately, it's chasing me. I wanted to let you guys know. I'm almost there.
Does that mean he's bringing that thing here? Mr. Chairman, let's suspend our observation for now. We'll prepare for battle.
All right. Be careful.
Akihiko!
I'm all right. Get ready to be surprised. It'll be here any second.
This is no time to joke around.
It's one of them, Akihiko?
Yes, but not an ordinary one.
What the? You've got to be kidding me! Mr. Chairman, please head for the command room. Takeba, go upstairs and wake her up. Then escape out the back. What about you two? We'll stop it here. You led it to us, Akihiko, so I'm afraid you'll have to fight.
Like I had a choice. What are you waiting for, Yukari? Go!
I'm going!
You're woken by a loud noise. Should you go check outside?
Wake up! Sorry, I'm coming in! I don't have time to explain. We have to get out of here now! Hurry, downstairs! We'll leave through the back door. Wait, take this, just in case.
Yukari handed you a long thin implement. It seems to be a naginata.
Okay, let's go. Follow me.
Going toward the first floor at the rear
All right,
entrance.
we should be safe now.
Takeba, do you read me?
Yes, I hear you.
Be careful. There's more than one enemy. The one we're fighting isn't the one Akihiko saw.
What? Let's go back.
Second floor.
What was that?
Keep
Keep moving, hurry!
Hurry. Going toward rooftop.
The door's locked. I think we're safe for now.
Here we go.
You gotta be kidding me! You climbed up the wall?
There. You're on the roof.
That gigantic shadow. Just what is it we're dealing with?
Let's go, Mitsuru.
Wait.
That's the thing that attacked this place. We call them shadows.
There we go.
Oh yeah, I have to fight. I can summon mine, no problem.
Sure about that, Yukari?
Here goes.
Here we go.
Thou art I, and I am thou.
One of the best awakenings in any Persona game.
What on earth was that?
Since willpower has subsided, Orpheus regained his original form. You have obtained a new persona.
Is it over? It's
Not
still
quite yet,
moving.
Yukari. A piece of the shadow is heading towards Yukari.
Get away from me!
You have to save her. Go! First battle.
I summon you!
Go! Felt a surge of energy inside your area after losing the battle. Your hit points and spirit points have increased. You are now able to create personas up to level 3. Something inside you has changed. Orpheus is leveled up. Magic has increased by 2. Luck has increased by 1. Orpheus learned Agi. The monsters are gone. It seems Yukari is safe too. You feel exhausted. You are losing consciousness.
Are you okay? Oh, come on. Please, can you hear me? Answer me!
The Velvet Room. This is the Velvet Room, was it?
It's so nice to see you again.
What's up, Igor?
You became unconscious after awakening to your power. I see that it was Orpheus that heeded your calling. That power is called the persona. It is a manifestation of your psyche. A persona is a facet of your personality that surfaces as you react to external stimuli. You can think of it as a mask that protects you as you brave many hardships. When you use your persona ability, you must channel your inner strength. The ability evolves as you develop your social links, your emotional ties with others. The stronger your social links, the more powerful your persona ability. Please remember that.
Got it, Igor.
Now then, time marches on in your world. I shouldn't keep you here any longer. Next time we meet, You will come here of your own accord.
Right, Igor.
Until then, farewell.
See you, Igor. All the way to Sunday. Your head is getting clearer. You see a white ceiling. You wonder how long you've been asleep. You feel someone's presence beside you.
You're awake. How do you feel? Thank goodness you finally came to. Oh, this is Tatsumi Memorial Hospital. It's just a short walk from the station. The doctor couldn't find anything wrong with you. He said you were just exhausted. I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. But your power, it was amazing.
What were
You
those
mean
things?
the shadows? They're what we're fighting against. And the power you used, we call it persona. We'll explain everything later. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before. I wanted to tell you that I'm sort of like you. My dad died in an accident when I was little. My mom and I aren't exactly on good terms. You're all alone too, right? To be honest, I already know about your past. But it didn't seem fair, so I wanted you to know about mine.
Appreciate you, Corey.
It was back in '99. There was a big explosion in the area. Supposedly, my dad died in the blast, but nobody really knows what happened. He was working in a lab run by the Kirijo group. So, I'm hoping that if I stick around long enough, I'll find out something. That's why I'm going to Gekukan High, and why I was there when this happened to you. Of course, I panicked and wasn't much help. It was my first time fighting them too. I'm sorry. You wouldn't have to go through all this if I wasn't such a coward. Thanks. But still, here I am telling you all this the minute you wake up. While I was waiting, I thought to myself, I've been hiding so many things from her. As soon as she wakes up, I'll tell her the truth. So, thanks for listening. I've been wanting to share that story with someone for a long time.
Anytime, Corey.
All right, I'm gonna get going. I'll let the others know you woke up. Oh, and you don't have to be formal around me or anything. A second-year girls gotta stick up for each other after all.
Yep.
Bye.
Long time no see. What's up? Do you have an upset stomach or something? Anyways, I got something to tell you. Actually, oh wait, I'm not supposed to say anything. Sorry, man. Sheesh, someone's full of energy today. I could hear you from all the way over there. Hey, it's Yuka-tan. You two live in the same dorm, yet you came separately today? Is it because you'll cause too many rumors again? Well, I just left early. I just left a little late. Anyways, I need to talk to her. Bye-bye, Junpei. What? Are you feeling better, Minako? I'm sorry to hit you with this first thing in the morning, but Ikusuke-san wants to talk to you today. Come to the 4th floor of the dorm after school, okay? Don't forget. That's enough about mammoths. I don't see the big deal. They're just huge elephants. And that wraps it up for the Stone Age. I'm tired of lessons about stones. I'd rather talk about the Sengoku era. Japanese history is not that exciting until then. Though I'm paid to teach you to do this, so I've gotta. It's tough being an adult. Next is the Chomon period. When do the samurai get their light, their day in the sun? I'll just ask her a question at random and call it a day. Hey, Junpei, what was the style of houses in the Jumon period called? How am I supposed to know about something way back then? Quick, Minako, what the heck is he talking about? Mud huts. That's correct. Mud huts were built by digging a hole in the ground and supporting the roof. It's no use. I can't get interested. I want to get to the age of katanas. Everything else is so dull. Hey, I answered right and don't get any credit. Oh well, thanks, Minako. You hear your classmates whispering. Minako told Junpei the answer. She's really smart. You became slightly more popular. Your charm has increased. Class has ended for today. There seems to be something important going on at the dorm. You decide to go back early. There's no one in the lounge. You were told to go to the 4th floor. You may now create quick save data from the command menu. Continue playing from a quick save. Select Continue from the title screen. The layout and progress of the current floor will be reset, and you will start at the beginning of the floor. We'll go a little further. This is about why I'm at on the Xbox, so we'll go a little deeper on this one. A room on the 4th floor. Yukari Mitsuru and the chairman and an unfamiliar male student are sitting here.
Ah, there you are. I'm glad that you're okay. I wasn't sure what I'd do if anything had happened to you. The reason I asked you here is because I needed to talk to you. Please, have a seat. Oh, before that, I believe I mentioned him earlier, but this is Akihiko.
How you doing?
Okay, let me start off by asking you this. Would you believe me if I said that a day consists of more than 24 hours?
Do you remember the night you came here? You had to have noticed the signs. The streetlights went out, nothing was working, there were coffins everywhere. Didn't it feel like you were in a different time? That's the dark hour, a time period hidden between one day and the next.
I guess it's more like something people aren't aware of. But the dark hour does exist. It occurs each night at midnight. It'll happen tonight and every night to come.
Normal people don't realize it, since they're all sleeping inside their coffins. But that's not what makes the dark hour so interesting. You saw those creatures. We call them shadows. They only appear during the dark hour and attack anyone not in a coffin. It's our job to defeat them. Sounds exciting, huh?
Akihiko, why are you always like that? You just got hurt the other day.
Now, he does his work well. Long story short, we're the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad, SEAS for short. On paper, we're classified as a school club, but in reality, this group is dedicated to defeating the shadows. Mitsuru is the leader. I'm the club advisor.
A shadow feeds on the mind of its prey. The victim becomes a living corpse. They're responsible for most of the incidents on the news, if not all of them.
Although rare, there are those who can function during the dark hour. Some may even awaken to a power that enables them to fight the shadows. That's Persona, the power you used the other night. The shadows can only be defeated by Persona users. Which means it's all up to you guys.
Yep, it's all up to us. I see.
I'm glad you're quick to understand.
Mitsuru opens the case on the table. The silver gun gleams uncannily from inside.
What he's trying to say is, we want you to join us. We've prepared an evoker for you. We'd like you to lend us your strength.
All right, no problem.
I was afraid you'd say no. Welcome aboard.
Thank you so much. I'm really glad. Oh, I almost forgot. About your room assignment. Why don't you just stay here, in your current room?
Sounds good.
I don't know what the holdup is, but I guess it worked out in the end.
Yep, it did.
Hold up. Wasn't that? Oh, never mind.
You join Cease to fight the shadows. The voice rings in your head. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a new bond. Thou shalt be blessed when creating personas of the Fool Arcana. You have established the seed social link of the Fool Arcana. You may earn EXP bonus from fusing personas of the Fool Arcana. You feel your inner strength growing. You recall that what Igor said about the power of social links. The intensity of social links strengthens the power of the personas. Social links are those bonds you form with people you meet. You are still tired from your hospital stay. You decide to return to your room. As you were dozing off, you felt someone's presence.
Hi, how are you? We've met before. Soon the end will come. I remembered, so I thought I should tell you. The end of everything. But to be honest, I don't really know what it is. Oh, looks like you've awakened to your power. And an unusual power it is. A power that takes many forms, yet is bound by none.
Mm-hmm.
It may prove to be your salvation, depending on where you end up. Do you remember when we first met? I expect you to honor your commitment. I'll be watching you, even if you forget about me. Okay then. See you later.
Yeah, see you, mysterious. Tuesday. Morning. Thanks about yesterday. Akihiko Senpai is injured, and I was really uneasy about working alone with Mitsuru Senpai. Yeah, let's do our best together. But I wonder when Senpai's injury is going to heal. He said that was a major injury. Early morning, after school. Yukari began talking to you in class.
Thought I was gonna fall asleep in there. Can I have a minute? Come to the lounge when you get back to the dorm. I have something to tell everyone. I'll save the details for later. See you there.
Mitsuru left as soon as she was done. That was
She's
fast.
probably busy with things like student council, unlike us.
Ooh, Yucatan. Do I sense some hostility?
It's the English Junpei was listening in too.
Well, it's not that I don't like her. She's just... Never mind. Let's go.
Let's go, Minako. You will tell a strip mall.
About earlier, it's not that I don't like her or anything, you know? Oh, I'm talking about Mitsuru Senpai. Why does Junpei always have to talk about stuff that isn't any of his business, huh? Plus, he says it all in the creepiest, most perverted way. He's
Mm-hmm.
like the poster boy for sexual harassment. You know, last year he...
You continue to gossip all the way back to the dorm. Evening. Going for a fourth floor command room. Mitsuru and Akihiko are already here.
Welcome back.
We were waiting for you. There's someone I want to introduce.
Huh?
Hey, hurry up.
Hold your horses. This is freaking heavy. What's up?
Junpei? Why are you here?
This is Junpei Iori from Class 2F. He'll be staying here as of today.
He's staying here? You gotta be kidding me.
I bumped into him the other night. He has the potential, but he just awakened to it recently. I told him about us, and he agreed to help.
You have the potential? For real?
He found me crying like a baby at the convenience store, surrounded by a bunch of coffins. I don't remember much, but man, that's embarrassing. He said that's, completely normal in the beginning. Like being confused and not remembering anything. Did you guys know that? Oh, that's good. You should, since you're a persona user. And man, I was shocked to find out about you guys. I had no idea. I'm glad I'm not the only one. It could get kind of lonely, I
Yep.
bet you're stoked too, right? Having me join? It'd be nice to have a guy around too, wouldn't it?
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah. My thoughts
So,
exactly,
hey,
you Corey.
glad to join the team. You can count on me.
Junpei joins Seas.
Well, enough with the introductions. I think we're about ready.
Okay, everybody's here. I'd like your undivided attention. For a long time, Mitsuru and Akihiko were the only persona users we had. But that number recently jumped to 5. Therefore, starting tonight at 12 a.m., I'd like to commence the exploration of Tartarus.
Tartarus? What's that? Sounds like toothpaste.
You haven't seen it, Junpei?
It's no surprise, since it only appears during the dark hour.
The dark hour?
Just like the shadows. Interesting, huh? And it's the perfect place for us to train. You can think of it as a shadow nest.
Whoa!
Their nest, huh?
But, Senpai, what about your injury? Since Akihiko hasn't fully recovered yet, he'll only come as far as the entrance.
Yeah, I know.
Relax. I've got your backs.
I'm not so sure about this.
I agree, Corey.
What about you, Mr. Chairman?
I'll stay here. As you know, I can't summon a persona.
Yeah, that's true. Tikakana High School front gate.
This is it? This is the place? Why here?
Just wait a few minutes. It's almost midnight.
Your school has just become a transformer.
This is Tartarus, the labyrinth that reveals itself during the dark hour.
Labyrinth? What are you talking about? What happened to our school?
Once the dark hour passes, everything returns to normal.
This is the nest you were talking about? But why? Why did our school turn into a giant tower? You don't know either?
No. I'm sure it's complicated.
Well, maybe now we'll find out. Mitsuru and I have only gone in to take a peek. This will be our first time exploring it. Exciting, isn't it? There has to be some sort of clue in here about the dark hour.
Akihiko, I respect your enthusiasm, but you won't be accompanying us today.
I know, you don't have to remind me.
Apparently she does. So this is Tartarus. You decide to enter the tower.
Oh, it's just as cool on the inside.
But it sure is creepy.
Yep.
This is only the entrance. The labyrinth lies beyond the doorway at the top of the stairs.
First, we'll have you three get a feel for this place. Why don't you go have a look around?
What? By yourselves? We're not asking you to go very far. And I'll be feeding you information from here.
We're also going to appoint a leader to make any necessary decisions.
For real? One of us? Oh, me, pick me.
You're in charge.
Minako, you're in charge.
What? But she's a girl.
Well, she has fought them before.
True.
Seriously?
That's true, but there's another reason. You two. Can you summon your persona without any difficulties like she can?
Yeah, of course I can.
I think so.
These are shadows we're talking about here. Without your persona, you're screwed.
I'm aware of that.
All right, let's head inside. Are you ready? That's the spirit.
You decide to go through the entrance. The strange door is sitting in the corner of the
What's
lobby.
the matter?
The velvet key in your hand is shining. The key fitted to the door's keyhole as if it were being sucked in. Oh man.
I've been waiting for you. The time has come for you to wield your power.
Yep, let's go.
The tower that you are about to venture into. How did it come to be? For what purpose does it exist? Regrettably, you are not yet capable of answering these questions. That is why you must be made aware of the nature of your power. Your power is unique. It's like the number 0. It's empty, but at the same time holds infinite possibilities. You are able to possess multiple personas and summon them as needed. And when you have defeated your enemies, you will see the faces of possibility before you. There may be times when they are difficult to grasp, but do not fear. Seize what you have earned. Your power will grow accordingly. Be sure to keep that in mind. My spare time will soon be scarce. But please, come again of your own accord. I'll tell you then about my true role, the manner in which I can best assist you. But before I forget, do you recall when I mentioned another resident of this room? Tell me, When you think of this person, what do you see? I see. Then let's bring her out for a proper introduction.
My name is Elizabeth. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Elizabeth.
My assistant will aid you as well. Until then, farewell.
Hey, are you all right?
Yeah, what's up? You look like a zombie.
Huh? What door?
I don't see any door.
I don't seem to see the door.
Have you been nodding off? You seem kind of out of it.
Dude, you're supposed to be our leader. Get your head in the game. Don't worry, though. I got you covered whenever you need it, man.
Come on, let's go.
Let's. You can check your own status by pressing the command menu button. Also, you can save your progress by accessing the clock in the left of the entrance. You can also pay money to heal by accessing this clock. We're going to save it. Dip our toes in the tartarus a little bit. And then we'll call it a stream for now. All right, let's go. Are you ready? Tartarus. Go to the following block. Go for the following block. Inside Tartarus.
So, this is it, huh?
I hope I don't get lost.
Can you all hear me?
Yeah,
Whoa. Is that you,
Loud and clear,
Senpai?
Sudru.
I'll be providing audio backup from here on out.
Wait, you mean you can see inside here?
It's my persona's ability. I'd like to join you, but the structure of Tartarus changes from day to day. That's why outside support is imperative.
Well, that makes me feel a whole lot better.
Now, based on your current location, you can expect to encounter enemies at any minute. They shouldn't be too tough, but proceed with caution.
Got it.
Practice makes perfect.
Right.
Got it. Why does she always like that?
Let's begin. Keep in mind, these are real battles you'll be engaging in. Now see if you can eliminate all the shadows wandering around on this floor. You got messy. Watch out, I'd take a shadow in front of you. Move in and hit it before it attacks you. Alright, hey bud.
Takeba has informed me about your power, but nevertheless, you have minimal combat experience. Would you like me to explain the basics of battle? The primary offensive options available to you in battle are attack and skill. Attack corresponds to the weapon you've equipped, while skill relates to your persona's abilities. Those skills consume either stamina or spiritual power. They tend to have a greater effect. Use whichever option best suits the situation. Keep attacking until you've defeated the enemy, but pay careful attention to your stamina. That's it for now. Did you get all that?
Got it.
Okay. Then I want you to defeat the enemy before you. Try using both the skill and attack options.
Gotcha. First, let's do attack.
Here's our chance for an all-out attack! Let me at him!
Sniff soul. There should be a staircase nearby. Do you see it? The staircase is the only way to proceed to the next floor. I can't allow you to go any higher today, but please remember about it next time. There's another shadow ahead of you. You'll be at a disadvantage if the enemy gets the first hit in, so try to surprise your opponent and strike first. I missed it. I was too far off.
Now's a good time for me to explain about attack properties, which are important to consider during battle. Do you want to know more? Nearly every type of attack is associated with a particular property. For example, swords can be used to do slash attacks, while bows are used to do pierce attacks. Skills, on the other hand, have different properties. Fu, for instance, indicates an ice attack. Now, most enemies are vulnerable to certain types of attacks. In other words, they have weaknesses. A fire skill will deal greater damage to an enemy that's weak against fire. With my power, I can analyze an enemy to determine its weaknesses and strengths. That falls under tactics. Do you follow? The enemies you're facing have a weakness that you can exploit. Why don't you give it a try? Roger. I'll attempt to analyze the enemy. Attack again! Awesome! You exploited the enemy's
Here's a chance. Let's get him. It's back here, you son of a...
Yep. Revival bead. And then we have a chest over here. Some more medicine. There seems to be a shadow just around the corner. Approach carefully and avoid being spotted. The map will prove to be quite useful as you explore, so use it often.
Were you able to exploit the enemy's weakness in the last battle?
Yep.
If you didn't already notice, doing so will also grant you an additional attack. Would you like more details?
Yeah, why
An
not?
enemy will lose its balance if you exploit its weakness or land a critical hit. This will give you the opportunity to perform an additional action. In other words, you'll get to do one more thing.
Cool.
You can keep attacking the same enemy, or if you prefer, attack a different target. And if you succeed in knocking another enemy off balance, then you can act yet again. Which means you can remain on the offensive for as long as you can keep this up. This strategy is essential to securing victory. However, remember this. An enemy that's already lost its balance cannot be knocked off balance again. You can't knock down someone who's lying on the ground, right?
True.
But now, to knock an enemy off balance, you need to know its weaknesses. So don't hesitate to ask me for an analysis. I'll be sure to share the results with the others as well. Got it?
Got
Then
you.
proceed with the battle. Use what you've learned to quickly dispose of the enemy. You exploited the enemy's weakness. Yes, the enemy is vulnerable. Attack! You attacked the enemy's weak
Here's a
point.
chance. Let's get him.
All attack time.
Son of a...
Mysterious cards have appeared in your mind. After battle, you'll occasionally have the opportunity to select a card from the one shuffled before your eyes. If you pick a card with a persona on it, you will receive that persona. There are other cards, each of which has a unique effect or reward. Keep an eye on the card you want and try to pick it. Go for the persona. Press action when your desired card is directly in front of you. You drew the card Persona Pixie. You have welcomed Pixie into your heart. You got Sniff Soul. Your card's persona has leveled up. Strength has increased. Magic has increased. Energy has increased. Junpei's persona Hermes has leveled up. Strength increased. Energy has increased. Luck has increased. Now detect a shadow up ahead. How are you feeling? If you or another party member is in bad shape, then use healing items prior to engaging the enemy. If you don't have anything on hand, then ask Takaba to heal you. Press the command menu to open the menu screen. From there, you can receive recover HP with skills and items.
There is a better way to defeat all of your enemies in battle than to attack them individually. You can perform an all-out attack. Would you care to hear more about this?
Sure.
When enemies are thrown off balance, they become
I already know how to do it.
An all-out attack will allow your entire team to attack simultaneously. Your enemies will be unable to defend against it. It's a very reliable method of attack. Whether or not you want to perform an all-out attack is up to you. But remember, you cannot perform it when you're alone. So if you want to have it in your arsenal, make sure your team is comprised of at least 2 members. That's all you need to know about all-out attacks. Do you understand what I just explained to you?
Yes.
That concludes the basics of battle. But there's one last thing I need to tell you. Shadows become stronger the further you advance. If you don't think you can win a battle, retreat at once. There may be times, however, when an escape will be impossible. This battle is one of those times.
Yep.
The enemy is vulnerable. Keep going. You attacked the enemy's weak point.
Orpheus.
You attacked the enemy's weak point. A wisely chosen attack.
Here's a chance. Let's get him.
Yep. All attack time.
Here, son of
Shuffle time. All right. You drew a card. Drew a card of Persona Epsilus. You welcomed Epsilus into your heart. The card's persona has leveled up. Magic has increased. Energy has increased. Luck has increased. Junpei's persona Hermes has leveled up. Strength has increased. Magic has increased. Energy has increased. That's odd. Usually there are more shadows on the prowl. Well, at least you gained some experience in battle. Let's go back to the dorm for today. There should be an access point somewhere on that floor. You can use it to return to the entrance. Since there aren't any enemies to worry about, why don't you split up and search individually? Just tell the other party members what you'd like them to do. But if they get too far away while split up, you will not be able to use skills or items on them. Be careful of that.
Everyone, spread out and proceed individually.
I found the access point. What do you want to do? Here you go, dude. Take medicine. It seems you returned to the entrance.
Welcome back. So, how was it? It must have hit you all at once. Don't worry, you'll get used to it.
Wow, I never knew I had that kind of power. But damn, I'm beat.
That's because you were bouncing around like a little kid.
Yeah, you look pretty tired yourself, Yucatan.
I'm still trying to catch my breath, actually.
That's the effect of the dark hour. You'll become fatigued more easily. Don't worry though, you'll adapt. But I'm surprised. You all did much better than I expected. At this rate, they'll catch up to you in no time, Akihiko.
We'll see about that.
You feel a bond form between yourselves. You felt the power of your heart intensify as if in reaction to the bond between your friends. C's rank 2. C's social rank has reached level 2. Your power to create personas of the Fool Arcana has grown. Just like Yukari and Junpei, you feel tired as well. You decide it would be best to return to your room and rest. Let's head back to the dorm. And we'll do this day of class, and I'll save it and call the string. Good morning. I didn't know that we were on the same train. But man, things have been real crazy these past couple of days. Are you alright? You must be confused since you've just transferred here too. Well, of course you are. I want to say that I'll take over your position, but I can't. Man, I'm so bored that I feel like I'm dying. Well, you're going to be leader for a while. The way you fought yesterday was pretty impressive.
That concludes the main portion of today's assembly. Next, we'll hear a word from the student council. Please welcome the new president, Mitsuru Kirijo, from class 3D.
Thank you.
So, she did get elected. Well, I guess she is the most popular girl in school.
You can say that again. There's like some kind of aura around her. Besides, this school's owned by the Kirijo group, right?
As I begin my term as student council president, I'd like to share with you my vision for this coming year. It is my firm belief that each of us must accept the responsibility of bettering our school. However, change cannot occur without sustained effort and an unprecedented level of commitment. That is why we must restructure our daily lives to accommodate this lofty goal. I'd like each of you to dig deeply into your well of motivation and reevaluate your convictions. To imagine a bold new future without losing sight of the realities around you. That is the key. I'm certain that many of you have your own visions of the future. For us to reap the full benefits of our education, your participation, ideas, and enthusiasm are essential. Thank you.
Dang, that was freaking amazing. Hey, did you understand what she was talking about? Huh? Seriously? Man, you're smart. Sure didn't sound like something a high schooler would say. If it was anyone else, we'd be laughing our asses off.
Afternoon. All right, today we'll be going over Meiji era literature. Open your textbooks to page 12. You know what? I'm tired of these textbooks. I just went over this novel in the last class. I've got a great poem we can cover instead. Close your textbooks, everyone, and listen. Isolated clouds suspended over the tall, snowy mountain peak. You feel tired. All right, Kenji, you'd better not be sleeping back there. You should be ashamed of yourself taking a nap while I pour my heart into reading this poem. For that, you get another essay along with your regular assignment tonight. I expect a slice of cake when you turn it in too. And don't cheap out with the store-bought stuff like last time. You stayed up and listened to the lecture. Your academics has increased. After school. Class is ended for today. As of today, you'll be able to use your time after school as you wish. If you have established social links, you may wish to spend time with those individuals. Also, there are many places you can go to in the area to raise your charm, courage, and academics. Be sure to look around in town as well as in the school. Okay, save right here. All right, everyone. That's it for this first stream for Sonic 3 Portable for Nintendo Switch. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like, subscribe. I'll be back later today with another episode of this. I hope you'll tune in for that. I'll see you then. Have a good day.